Welcome, precious souls. Welcome to my happy space. Let's find out what you need to know on this full pink moon Saturday night. Or my readings are timeless. If this finds you, it's for a good reason, as a message. Higher self, guardian angels, please come through. Give the best guidance and wisdom we possibly can give to the highest good of all and the harm to no one. Move over there, guys. I want you to be able to see the cards. These are my Osho Zen Tarot cards. Okay, guys. Let's do this. So the whole reading is about being receptive. That is, we all have masculine and feminine energy. We all are made up of masculine and feminine energy. The feminine is the receptive. Okay, so that's when we're more passive, when we're not pushing forward with a lot of action. That's when we are the opposite, and we are more receptive. We are in rest mode. Okay, that is what this whole reading is about, is being open and feeling deserving to be receiving the things that you desire. The challenge is to realize you're not just some average person, okay? Like, this is the lion that's been wearing the sheep's costume, trying to fit in with everybody. That's right, you've probably spent your entire life trying to just blend in with others, dimming your light. You are a true natural born leader, and you need to step into that in order to really step into this receiving mode, okay? You need to understand your value and worth and feel worthy because you get paid to exist. Yes, that's right. You get paid to exist. It's so much deeper. It's not about needing to work 40 to 80 hours a week. It's literally just your gifts, your blessings, the way you are, the way you present yourself to others out of love and kindness. You get paid to exist. You are due a lot of beautiful blessings and gifts. And it's about accepting the fact that as much as you give, you're allowed to receive also. Yes, you are worthy of receiving. In fact, you are meant to, because you can help others more when your cup is full. Deep down inside, you're struggling still a little bit with what's good and bad according to everybody else, okay? So you've been programmed to believe certain things are good, certain things are bad, but that does not necessarily mean that that's what's best or not best for you. Everybody has their own journey, and our soul group, our guardian angels, our higher self, our ancestors, they speak to us, and they give us these intuitive hits on what we're supposed to do next. We each have a very unique path in this life. They know what that path is. Our parents, the teachers, our friends, and relationship spouses and everything, they don't know what's best for us. Of course, we've got to use good core values. We never want to harm anybody. But just because somebody says that's not a good idea or that'll never work does not mean that applies to you. And you can trust your inner guidance, your own understanding and wisdom to know if something's best for you or not, okay? What's good for one person might be bad for you and vice versa. So trust your own instincts. It looks like you are going through a beautiful transformation, and that's why you're being asked to take some rest time. You might be feeling a lot of physical symptoms. Your body's energy is realigning. Some of your chakras are opening up, and you're getting more and more energy through you as you ascend more. Your vibration is heightened, and you are learning, and spiritually, absolutely, transformation is happening behind the scenes and you, like, within you, okay? So if things feel a little wonky right now, or it feels like things are at a standstill, it's because you're getting called to rest and allow your body to recalibrate to these changes of energy. You are stepping up spiritually. You are leveling up, okay? That's a beautiful card. Just recently, yes, you came to the understanding, wait, there's more to life than this, than where I am. I know there's something more, and I need to find out what that is. I'm not satisfied where I am. It feels comfortable because it's familiar and I've been around it so much, but there's more, and I need to find what that is. And I think that's exactly what prompted this beautiful transformation and really questioning what is good for me and what is not. And it doesn't really have anything to do with the opinions of others. No. So in the near future, so long as you step into this beautiful leadership role, see how beautiful and powerful you are, that there's more than just this skin suit. There's a reason you never fit in. You are very spiritually gifted. And so long as you allow yourself to receive these blessings and gifts coming in and step into this beautiful, brilliant light that you are, divine light is what you are. You are co-creating with the universe. You are very powerful. And once you step into that, the future will allow you more time to meditate. You will create more time to meditate. You will be more connected to that beautiful, the warriors in the spirit world that are working on your behalf, your ancestors, everybody, your higher self, your future self, all of your guardian angels will be working to communicate more clearly with you and allowing your gifts to flow in so that you can do so much more easily, okay? It's a beautiful blessing, a beautiful blessing. Right now, you're still kind of a little scared of the future. I know when I really first free fell and completely surrendered to my gifts, and I gave up my jobs, and I got rid of all of the karmic relationships in my life, friends, everybody. Definitely there was a lot of my mind, my ego was going through some stress, worried about what is the future going to hold. I have faith in myself. I have faith in life, and I just feel it with every fiber of my being after I had my big transformation. But I didn't know what tomorrow brought. And at first it was scary, and that brings anxiety and stress. Whenever we focus on the future, which it doesn't even exist, okay, we get a lot of stress when we're first adjusting. The whole point is when you are completely living in the now, that's where all your power is to create that future. So there's nothing to stress about. The only time is right now. The past is gone, doesn't exist, there's no power in it. It is right now. And when you pay attention to this present moment, you are building your future based on what you do. Just by moving this over here, I just changed my future. We literally create our future in each moment, every moment. That's how powerful it is. That's why we need to call back our energy and keep it focused on only what we want in this future or in this present moment, so we build the future. That's why I know it's good luck convincing your ego, but it is pointless stressing over the future because you haven't written it yet. And it's always going to work out in your best interest. If you look back, even the things that felt like losses, even the things that didn't seem to work out the way you wanted, it was misdirection, misaligning in the path that you had chosen, and your higher self knew that. So you were divinely moved to a path that best served why you came here and what you had chosen to do before you got here. Your spirits want you to continue on this beautiful healing journey. They want you to be more vulnerable and start looking within and say, when did these feelings, these negative feelings first happen? When do I remember them? Are there any traumas that need to come up? Sometimes I will tell people, you go in a room all by yourself where you feel safe and just blast some sappy music that makes you cry, even though we used to always avoid it, right? Allow the tears to flow. Bang on a pillow if that brings up any emotions that need to come out. We need to process these emotions to heal, to properly heal, to heal the traumas. So we no longer have these triggers. No one can control us if we don't have these triggers. And in order to get rid of the triggers and the anxiety, we need to seek control of our own emotions, which happens when we see, where did these triggers first come from? Were there traumas? Were there beliefs about myself that aren't really mine, but I assumed them as a child, that maybe, I needed to show up with more in order to feel loved. I was never heard or whatever. It wasn't safe to feel anything when I was a child. All of these things, okay? This is what healing really is. It really is. And your spirit guides really want you to start looking at what needs healing still. Do you still experience triggers when you're around certain things or certain people, or something comes up and you still feel like you're in fight or flight or survival mode? And once you do that, that's when you'll really ascend. You will really have a massive transformation, and it just keeps getting better and better every time you go through the emotions instead of trying to get around them. Every time you do that, that's how you become a very powerful spiritual soul on this earth. It just keeps bringing you up higher and higher and higher, to the point where you can actually remain detached when you need to and look at the broader picture. You can put yourself in everybody's shoes, everyone, and you could see how we all interconnect, even the people that have harmed us and hurt us, even on purpose. We can see what we learned from it and express gratitude for that, because in the spirit world we might be besties. That's probably why they showed up. A contract that says, okay, I'm going to show up and I'm going to be the meanest person to you, and that's going to help you see your true value and learn how to have healthy boundaries. That's going to show you how you need to advocate for yourself and how much more you're worth. And then you're going to keep being that doormat to me. You're going to give and give and give, and then finally put your foot down, and then I'm going to be forced to have to look within and heal. We're all in this together. We are all in this together, and the strongest things, the strongest attributes you can have is love, authenticity. Those are super powers. And compassion. All three of those are so important. You want to be a superhero? You want to get through this unscathed in this wonderful 3D world? That's how you ascend, guys. You see the bigger picture. Okay, what you're desiring, but what you're standing in your way of, is finally letting go of something that no longer serves you. Usually I'd say this is a person, two people growing up from different roots, creating something together, learning lessons. Some people have children, some people are just best friends, whatever it is, and then it's no longer needed. And you've learned what you needed to from the experience and from sharing that, and then moving on and having gratitude for the lessons you learn, like not angry, not fighting, not throwing a big drama thing. Oh, I'm done here. No, it's appreciation and gratitude, and just knowing, hey, we're growing beyond this. It's time for me to step forward and move into a different direction, and you can release it with love and gratitude and forgiveness for anything that didn't go right. The key is to find that beautiful balance between your mind and your heart, because we can't always just feel our way through and go by all of our emotions. We also have to add a little bit of thought and logic, right? Everything that we've learned, everything that we've stored, but also we can't just be always overthinking everything without adding the empathy, compassion, the feeling center. Our feelings are our compass. They guide us. If something doesn't feel good, it's not for us. It's that easy. This doesn't feel good. I'm out. I'm over here. This feels amazing. I'm going to keep following that until I get the most joy I can out of that. And then I'll keep growing and move in a different direction if needed. This is what emotions are for. And so you could see we are programmed to believe we need to suppress them. It's not right for men to cry. It's not right to cry at work. It's not right for women to get angry and throw hissies at all these things. These are emotions, and they're there for a reason. And we need to revere them and process them and say, what in me makes me feel this negative emotion? What is screaming out to be heard? What is screaming out to be hugged and held and understood or validated? What is it that might need to be changed about what I believe about myself? And these beautiful guidance, these feelings, these guidance systems that we have are very powerful. And when you strike a balance moving forward with every decision in life, because we have free will, that's when we have a beautiful balance where we're using not only our heart space where our soul lives, but we're using our ability to think and look ahead and say, well, this one looks like it's more in aligned with what I'm trying to do, so I will choose this as a baby step, and that is a baby step. Oh, that doesn't feel good. Okay, we'll go back over here. You see what I mean? Use both. You find a beautiful harmony within, and it doesn't steer you wrong. It's your soul. It's also about seeing beyond illusion, and like I just said, we are unwrapping a bunch of programming. We had no idea. Our ancestors didn't realize they were teaching us the same program because they were written the same program. We are all breaking out of this program. It is a beautiful time to be alive on this planet. You have chosen to be here because you're ready and you're strong enough to see through the matrix and all the crap we've been programmed. And that beyond illusion is what you're starting to transform into. You're starting to see, wow, that didn't add up. And it's really freaky and mind-blowing when it first happens to realize your entire life has been a lie. Your ego's not going to be real impressed. But instead of going to drugs and drinking and everything like that, because that brings your vibration way down low, that keeps you stuck in this 3D world. Instead of that, just take baby steps, go through each experience one at a time, cry it out, feel it out, just be blown away by it. You'll start to see there are more and more people you can talk to about this, which is a beautiful thing, and that will tap you completely into raw, universal source energy. That's right. Your manifestations are much easier, much quicker, much more powerful. Your ability to create, which is co-creating with the universe, when you have an idea, an inspiration, and you actually bring it into the 3D world, we are creating for our creator. Do you understand? The spirit world. They are creating through us. You will have massive creative energy flowing through you because you can be trusted with that much power. So embrace the changes as they come. So you're being called to do. Every time you are blessed with a crossroad. And yes, it's a blessing. When a cycle starts to come to an end and you feel that deja vu, like, I just got through this and now there's this. This feels familiar, like the same red flags? Or do I take the same path? Or do I finally break beyond what feels comfortable and try something different? Because every time you get through one of these crossroads and you do something different, you break generational, ancestral cycles. And every time you do that, you free your ancestors more and more in the spirit realm. And you free all of the generations to come. And the blessings are incredible. The rewards for breaking through these, like for me now, it's almost like oh goody. Like I go, okay, this is really hard. Okay, goody though, because I know I'm being trusted to break through this challenge. And I just, you might as well go through it. It's going to keep coming around. Do I want to delay it another 2 years of my life, or do I just want to get through it now and get to the good stuff? And I have leveled up so much, and it is so exhilarating. Your whole life changes. You're finally free, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually, in every which way. You are free because you're finally stepping outside of the illusion of the matrix. And there's nothing you can't do. There is nothing you can't do. And then, like I said, one of the secret powers is love, but it starts with turning that love within yourself. That's one of the trickiest things. We were taught that's selfish, right? Weren't we? We were programmed to believe that's selfish. If you start taking care of yourself like you do everybody else, start nurturing your own self and treating yourself with respect and grace and forgiveness and all that stuff that you give everybody else, that's where it starts. And it oozes out. It just changes. It changes everything about you. Your body heals, your heart heals, your everything changes. When you start to really say, this is how I expect to be treated. I'm going to show you because I'm going to do it from myself. And then blind trust. Literally free fall, surrender. Say, how good can it get? Angels, show me, how good can this get? And watch the magic happen. And you won't know how. And you can't be expecting or overthinking. You can't be expecting it should turn out like this, because you're just closing it off. Open wide. Know that there is so much more than what our minds can even conceive of. And by doing that, you're allowing all things to be able to come into you, and it doesn't need to be a certain way. If you get called to have a personal reading, because this is a general reading, you can email me at paintingsbycatherine@gmail.com. You can also subscribe for free to my YouTube channel, Earth Angel 3811, and subscribers, they only pay $33 Canadian for a reading. Otherwise, it's $50. I'm sending you guys so much love and light, and I know you've got this. How incredible is that? You are transforming. Things are about to get pretty amazing for you, and congratulations. Not many make it this far. Good for you.